All right, let's take a look at problem number 93. And basically the setup for this problem is that it takes the time going up the river and the time going down the river is equal to 2 hours and 40 minutes. So if we add those two times together, that's going to be 2 2/3 hours. If we replace time, again, with distance over rate, going up the river, well, going up the river is 6 miles, and the rate is the speed of your canoe minus the 3 kilometers per hour that the water is coming against you, plus coming down the river, that's going to be 6 miles an hour, and this time you're going with the current, so your speed of your boat plus the current, so that's r plus 3. And let's go ahead and take that mixed fraction and write it as a improper fraction. So time up plus time down is equal to 2 2/3. My common denominator is, it's going to have a 3 in it, it's going to have an r plus 3 in it, and it's going to have an r minus 3 in it. So I'm just going to multiply both sides of the equation by the least common denominator. Remember, when you multiply both sides, you got to distribute that across the entire expression. And when you do that, those denominators are going to simplify out. So when you distribute, that first term is going to end up being 18 times r plus 3, and that second term is going to end up being 18 times r minus 3. On the right side of the equation, the 3's are going to simplify, and you're just going to have 8 times r plus 3 times r minus 3. And now all we're going to do, again, is we're just going to multiply, distribute, combine like terms, set everything equal to 0. So we just go through and do all that math, and what we end up getting is, on the right side, we get 8r squared minus 36r minus 72. And now we can factor this. I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 4 just because it's going to simplify things a little bit better. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and factor this. And this factors into 2r plus 3 and r minus 6, which means your zeros are going to be negative 3/2, which doesn't make sense for us. The speed of a negative doesn't make sense for the speed of the boat. But r equals 6 does make sense, so that would be 6 kilometers per hour.